Thank you for coming back to We the People News. Please subscribe to the channel. Please leave your thumbs up and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel, allowing me to do this. Thank you so much. Bitcoin, WhatsApp, cryptocurrency of any kind that you will see in my comment section below, please don't fall for that garbage. It is not me, even though it's got a picture of me and a variation of my name. If you don't see that check mark beside the name, just know that it is not me. We the People, if you want your comments put over on the We the People website, please start it by saying We the People so we can find it easier and we will take it over there for you. Please check out the We the People website and the We the People Facebook group. Both links are in the description box below this video. If you didn't see yesterday's video, please go back and watch it. I will link it to the end of this video on the end card. It would help me out a lot on YouTube, and there's a lot of good stuff in there I don't want you to miss. Help for the people that's on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA. Is it coming? We're going to talk about that in just a minute, but I got a couple of other little things that I want to talk about too. Will a stimulus package that would help the low and no income Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA, will it ever happen? I think it will, but we will dig into that. But first, there is two things I want to ask you. One, have you noticed the little temporary drop in the gas prices is over? Gas prices are on the way back up. But the media is not talking about this. They don't want you to know because it was such a big deal that Joe Biden released that little bit of oil to help the gas prices come down. And they don't want little Joe to look bad. But we all knew this was going to happen. But the gas prices are back where they were. Number two, have you noticed that the media is not covering the crisis at the southern border anymore? They're diverting your attention to other things like the Ukraine and stuff like that. We're in the United States. I know the Ukraine is important, but right now we need to take care of our own. And have you noticed that the Ukraine borders are so important to our lawmakers right now? Russia can't overtake their borders, but it's okay for these illegal criminals to overtake our borders. Just something to think about. But this kind of stuff the media will not cover. The UK is dropping all COVID mandates. Boris Johnson, you remember he was one of the first to get COVID. But Boris Johnson said it is time to trust their citizen and get back to normal. Yes, little Joe, did you hear that? He said trust their citizens and get back to normal. Joe, you need to learn from Boris Johnson. Okay, help for the American people, you know, the ones with low income, no income, SSI, Social Security, SSDI, and VA. Will it ever happen? Yes, I think it will. But when? Nobody really knows that because they're not really talking about it. But I do believe it will happen. Sadly, it won't happen until closer to the midterms when they really get cranked up into talking about the midterm elections and trying to save their own butts. The Democrats, y'all, they have to do something to help the American people so they will look good in the American people's eyes, if that's possible, now that they've done so much bad. But the American people, the ones on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA, These people need help bad. And if these lawmakers don't do something to help them, they don't stand a snowball's chance in hell of getting reelected. I don't think they do anyway, no matter what they do at this point. Now, what would you do until then? Because we know the elections is a little ways away yet. It's not until November of this year. What will you do? Well, our lawmakers don't give a damn. As long as they get what they want. As long as Joe Biden gets his Green New Deal crap and they save all these rich people with their tax breaks. They just don't care about you. Sad to say, but you know it's true. I don't have to tell you that. But they do have to do something, and they do have to do it in a way that it helps the American people. What will that be? I think it will be cutting this Build Back Better bill completely out. I think they need to just throw that thing in the garbage where it should have been thrown a long time ago and start over from scratch. And they need... Y'all, I won't go out on a limb here and say the hell with a reconciliation bill. If it's good for the American people, why can't it be a bipartisan bill? Why can't both sides vote on it? Why can't we have a bunch of small standalone bills? That way we'll know what lawmakers wants what lawmakers actually want to help the American people. I think we would be much better off if we had standalone bills. And to heck with all these big trillion dollar packages. We don't need that. We need pinpointed what they're going to do and for who they're going to do. Most of these programs that's in this bill, I do believe, needs to be very targeted. Everybody don't need these programs. Most of the people in the United States are doing very well right now. But there is a small group of people, low income, no income, Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA. These people needs help, and they need it now. They can't wait much longer. But again, these lawmakers just don't give a damn. Y'all, please let me know in the comments what you think about this. And I want to thank you again so much for all your support here. I just want to take this time to let you know that I do read all of your comments. I know I don't reply much to them, but it's so hard to reply to all of them. And if I reply to a few and keep brushing over the majority, people's going to get upset about that also. That's why I don't reply very much at all, but I do read them all and I do appreciate them. So please continue to leave me your comments. Y'all, we know right now these lawmakers are controlling us in a way that they control what we get, what we can do, what we can afford to do. But the one thing they can't control is our happiness. And happiness don't depend on what you have or what you can do. Happiness is a mindset. Happiness is faith in Jesus Christ. Happiness is the dream for tomorrow. Happiness is knowing tomorrow will be better. So if we let them control everything, including our happiness, we will never be happy. They don't want us to be happy. But we need to wake up every morning with the mindset of, I'm going to be happy today. I'm not going to let nobody rain on my parade. I am going to give it 100%. If I fail, it's my fault. I'm not going to give them control over my life. If you do this every day, you will be happier in the long run. Will your bank account be bigger? No. Will you have more material things? No. But you will have peace of mind. You will have a little bit more joy in your heart. So don't let them control your happiness. You be in control of your happiness. It's one of the few things that they can't take away from us. Y'all, I hope you like this video. Please sound off in the comments. And remember, if you want your comments put over on the We the People website, please start it by saying We the People. Please check out the We the People website and the We the People Facebook group. Both links are in the description box below this video. And just know I love you all. Please say a prayer for our world. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for our leaders. Even though they're not leading anything, please say a prayer to help that situation turn around. Also say a prayer for everyone that's hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. Just know I love you all. Until tomorrow. Ciao.